Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Every time you shake the box, it sounds the same no matter whatever's in it.
Well, because I haven't changed anything in the box.
Oh, so it's whatever we did last time?
No. No, it does sound different today. Hey, listen.
No, it sounds the same. Sounds the same as it always does.
Okay, how What's in the Box works, if you've never played before, is you get to call in at 805-543-3693. Same number you call, text in the 805 beer lines, all right? And you get to ask me one question that I can answer yes or no to about what is in this box. All right, the goal is you're trying to figure out what is in the box. If you figure it out, you win a day ski pass to China Peak. All right, let's start right now. Let's get this. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Hi, good morning. You're on the air. What is your name?
David.
Good morning, David.
How's it going, man?
Good. Do you like What's in the Box? Do you like the game?
Oh, I love every game you guys do.
Jeff hates...
It's a tough one, though.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure you haven't got the prize from the last game you won.
Well, we can do another mind pump question. I mean, we do that every day. It's getting lazy. Come on.
I'm going to send it out tomorrow, Dave. Sorry.
I know it's not 60%. It'll only be 40%.
Somebody just wrote in, this is the most frustrating game ever.
It is.
I don't have a name for that person, so I'm going to call them frustrating.
Wow.
Frustrating fan.
Let's get
frustrated. Better.
Yeah. Don't ever tell Jeremy that his ideas aren't as good as yours, Dave.
That's not true. He's right.
That's the
Frustrated
fast
is better.
path to getting hung up on or misled in a contest.
All right, phone numbers are 805-543-3693. If Dave does not get this correct, you need to call in and ask me. Okay, so once again, Dave, ask me any question you want. Any question about what you think might be in this box.
Is the item rectangular in shape?
Yes.
How about a calculator?
Will you keep track of this, Jeff?
Only yeses.
Oh, Jeff hates this because now he has to work. He has to take notes like Pam on The Office. Pam, we're going on a picnic. I'm going to need you to transcribe the whole thing.
I'm only going to take the yeses.
Okay. Is it rectangular in shape? Yes. Let me repeat. This is rectangular in shape. Now you get to take a guess.
Oh, okay. I'll say it one more time for the March of Dimes. Is it a calculator?
No, it is not. Listen to this. Calculator would sound way heavier, I think. It's not a calculator.
Oh.
Not a calculator. Thanks, Dave. Bye-bye. You can call back. 805-543-3693. That opens up another phone line.
I have a calculator at my desk. I have a calculator on my phone. And I have a calculator on my computer. Which one do you think I use?
Phone?
The most.
The phone.
It's the calculator.
The real?
Old school. I hit one of the buttons and it doesn't register. Cheapy 99-cent calculator. Because I don't want to tie up what my phone is doing and what my computer is doing at the moment.
You want to win a day pass to China Peak? 805-543-3693. You can call in right now.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
2-day passes. You get to go with a friend.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. It is, for you and a friend. It's a pair of passes.
This weekend's going to be amazing at China Peak.
What's in the box? Listen to this. Turn the music off.
Sunscreen weekend at China Peak.
What does that sound like to you, Jeff? Uh-oh.
Did it break, whatever it was in the box?
The box is starting to smell. Hi, what is your name?
Hey, what's up, guys? Tony.
Tony, okay, from overshaking the box, it is now starting to smell.
It's starting to smell.
All right, so,
I'm gonna say
Tony,
credit card.
Tony, hold on, Tony. God dang it. You're going too fast, man. You got to just listen. Know your rules. Learn your rules. All right, the first rule is you get to ask a question. So you don't just have to blow a guess. You can ask a question about it. It is rectangular in shape, we found out. You can ask me any question I can answer yes or no to.
Is it something you use to buy something with?
No.
Okay. I'm going to say...
rectangular in shape.
I'm going to say a credit card.
I just told you can't buy anything with it, Tony.
Oh, all right.
Some of my credit cards you can't buy anything with.
Okay. It's starting to smell from shaking it. It's rectangular, and you cannot buy anything with it. Oh, man. This is going to be a messy box. 805-543-3693 are the numbers to get through right now.
That's what she said.
Oh, hold on. KZOZ, you there? Hold on. Dang it.
You almost knocked over the box. That would have been disastrous if it's starting to smell.
Yeah. Hi, good morning. What is your name?
Hey, this is Little Willie style.
What's up, Willie? All right, Willie.
Hey.
What's your question?
Does it come from a fast food restaurant?
Yes, it does.
Is it a sauce packet?
It is a sauce packet. You're a winner. Congratulations.
Wow.
It's a Taco Bell fire sauce packet.
Good job, Willie.
Quickest
Gosh.
game ever of What's in the Box.
That was good.
And
I can't believe it made that much noise, actually.
I can't either.
Well, but apparently it's because I shook it too
Jeremy's
hard.
super aggressive
Oh, no.
in everything he does. How did that break? That scares me, okay, because it is in a box, like a shipping box.
Is that going to get mildewy and moldy?
Yeah, throw it away. Throw
No,
the box
I'm not
away.
throwing it away.
No, throw the box away.
I have Lysol wipes in the studio.
It's a box. It's
no,
cardboard.
it's the best box for What's in the Box.
It's a bit scary that if you overshake a sauce packet in a box, that it's going to break. Like, why would that break? That makes no. I mean, did you have blades in the box with the sauce packet?
No, I didn't. I was shaking it so hard. That's what she said, and that it exploded. Oh man, I got sauce in my box. I love this box.
I am so.
This box has been with us for like 5 years.
That really shakes all faith I have in any sauce packet that you can't accidentally tamper with it when you get it, because if that is the case, I mean, you sat here and you shook it, I don't know, maybe a half dozen times, and not really, I mean, yes, hard, but it's in a box. It wasn't in, there was not stuff in the box with it. Like
now
rocks.
It smells lemon fresh.
That is a bit unsettling, but congratulations.
My box
little
smells
Willie.
lemon fresh.
Willie, like lemons and fire.
Yeah.
And you're a winner. Are you a skier? Are you a skier or snowboarder?
Oh, I like to snowboard, yeah.
All right. Well, you got a day pass to use this season at China Peak. All right.
Yeah, that's rad. I better get on it.
All right, Willie. Hold on.
And you even bring out the original term when breaking out with the sport of snowboarding. Rad. You said rad. I'm guessing somewhere in 1987 when the first snowboard hit the market, and it was a converted surfboard / skateboard, and they're cruising down the hill on it. Somebody said to somebody, "Man, that's rad."
Yeah, I agree. That's awesome.
Good job.
Because Radical was more 80s.
Throwback, Betty.
Like early 80s, 70s.
You had to cut it down.
Yeah, rad.
You had to cut it down towards the late 80s when the snowboarding was coming on.
See, we could do it quick sometimes, man. There we go. That's the quickest version of What's in the Box.
I'm
and
surprised.
It was a fire sauce packet from Taco Bell.
Wow.
Normally I put heavier things in there because they make more noise. But I thought, let's see. Oh,
to me, I seriously, you know what I thought it was? I thought it was a sharpening flint. For a knife? For a knife, yeah.
No. I can't ever get this box open either.
Which is why this is the stupidest game ever, because...
Do you remember what we did last time?
A sauce packet that weighs not even an ounce can sound like a sharpening flint.
Hear how deeper that is? Yeah. That's what we did last time, the wine key. Also known as Jeremy's tool to clean his fingernails.
The tool for the tool.
8:24, it's Jeff and Jeremy here. It's KZOZ. Hey, tonight, the happy hour is back. It's the 5 o'clock happy hour for Brew at the Zoo. We're doing this via Zoom, or it's not Zoom, it's something like Zoom, but we're doing it on Facebook and our YouTube page. You can actually watch it, and we were talking to Terry last hour from the city of Atascadero. We got Alan on, he's the zookeeper, and we got a couple of the clowns that do the hosting of this thing. They're pretty funny guys. Tony and Andreas, or
Yes.
okay. And last fall we talked.
Or Andres.
Andres. Is it Andres?
It's Andreas.
Okay. Why'd you say Andres?
Because when you read it, it's just Andres.
Oh, I thought maybe I said Andres because I'm famous for just reading stuff. Anyways, those guys will be on, and we're going to talk to Wild Fields, Fig Mountain, and Tent City Brew, and we're going to be giving away, stick around, coming up after 9 o'clock, we'll give you a 14-pack of beer.
Yeah, this is where you can enjoy it when they do the actual brew at the zoo on the 24th of next month. Which, if it was the 24th of this month, it would have been yesterday, and you would have missed the boat on it. So.
Yeah, so we're doing this tonight. You're not going to get the beer for tonight's thing, but you can tune in and watch and see what it's all about. Bear Market Riot.
BYOB.
They've been performing on it. They'll perform tonight. Yeah, have a drink with us. As a matter of fact, if you want to have a drink and then jump on there and on the chat and comment and all that kind of stuff, you can do that as well.
I think there's ways that we can bring you aboard. I don't know. It's fun. And maybe we could do Ask the Zookeeper tonight.
We got a lot to do tonight.
Can we ask him the poll question?
I would like that. I would like that.
You know what? Tonight we have to ask Alan our poll question, even though this poll question will be expired by that point in time on KZOZ.com.
Well, maybe we'll change it to a new poll question that says, if a zoo animal bit you, would you sue the zoo?
We're asking you today if you were accidentally bitten by a dog or attacked by a dog and it caused injury. And the reason why we even bring it up is Rebel Wilson, no relation to Russell.
Or Bruce.
Who's Bruce Wilson?
From the Beach Boys.
Oh, gosh. Is it Bruce? I don't think it's Bruce.
I was thinking of Bruce Willis. I'm sorry. I just totally botched that whole thing. Oh, God. You know what we call that? We call that a...
Lawn boy Kevin.
Yeah, that's what we call that.
Why does Lawn Boy Kevin get lumped in with your mistake?
You know when you make a mistake at the office or with your friends, that's what everybody's calling it now.
Lawn boy Kevin.
No relation.
We call it a Lawn Boy Kevin.
No relation to Brian or Russell is the Rebel. But
Sorry.
The Rebel Wilson is a comedian, and she was riding a bicycle, and a dog came running out, and she got in an accident on her bicycle as a result because she hit the dog, or she didn't want to hit the dog, or she swerved and hit the dog. I don't know what the full details are, but she had to ice up her legs and went to Instagram and scolded the people that did not keep control of their dog. And it got us thinking, if a dog were to bite you, because I feel like this is something that happened all the time in the 80s, where the neighborhood dog would bite the kids in the neighborhood and nothing was made of it. Now, if the neighborhood dog bit the kid in the neighborhood, it depends on the severity of it, too. I understand.
You grew up by the airport. I mean, a little different, class system over there.
There's a lot of Grover Beach dogs walking by the
I grew
airport.
up in Pierce County, the capital of all the meth, so.
It does depend on the neighborhood. Like if you lived in Beverly Hills and a dog bit you, you probably wouldn't even notice. It would just be like, was that a dog or was that a mosquito? I'm not sure.
Because they're all small.
805-543-3693. What would you do if you were bitten by a dog? The two options that you have on the SurfNet Communications poll questions is, I would sue. People need to be responsible for their animals, or nope, accidents happen.
We got a couple people on the line. Just so you know, 71% of people right now are saying that they would sue.
Everybody's after everybody right now. Welcome to 2021.
Hi, Terry. What do you think?
I would think it depends on the owner of the other dog. If they were, I don't know. If they didn't care, then yeah, I would sue. But if they're like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. But you're talking about how he is back in the day mindset. Back in the day, my parents' friends, their dog bit me, and I still have the scar. And that was like 45 years ago, but nobody did anything. Put a Band-Aid on it, you're fine.
Yeah.
I would not sue.
All right.
I know people that have scars that are our age that to this day, and I ask them, did your family do anything about it? And they're like, no. It wasn't even. They're not even friends. The people weren't even remorseful. It was just kind of something that happened. Now that is not something that happens. Now people are like you, and they're looking to sue everybody, man. You know, I mean,
why do you say that? I'm not looking to sue anybody.
Up.
My whole point
Looking
is
for that
a dog
lottery
is a
ticket.
responsibility. If you don't take care of your responsibility and it gets out of your yard and it ends up injuring me to the point where I need medical attention, I'm not paying for that. You are. And that means I'm going to have to sue you.
Lottery ticket Jeremy over here.
Hi, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm surprised you haven't sued anybody living in Grover Beach. I mean, you know, you could just walk down.
I live in Arroyo Grande, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you could walk over to the next city.
Let's try the phone again. Hi, go ahead.
Well, look, if a dog bites you, you got to bite it back.
That's an interesting route to go.
Thanks for the call. Hi, go ahead, man.
Let's say the dog and the owner took all the precautions he could to keep the dog in the yard, and the dog basically broke out, ran up to someone and bit someone. Would someone still be on the hook because the owner took all the precautions that to keep his dog in the yard?
I don't think the owner did take all the precautions. The dog got out, and
Oh, come on, though. I mean, things happen. Like
Okay,
gates get left open.
let me ask you a question. At the end of the day, this is whose dog is it, Jeff? Let's say it's your dog. Whose dog is it?
My dogs don't bite.
Yeah. Whose dog is it?
Neighbor's dog.
Yeah. Whose dog is it?
What do you mean? Whose dog is it? What are we playing? What's in the box again?
No, it's the person it's their dog. It's your dog. If this is your dog that gets out, whose dog is it? It's your dog.
Okay,
whose responsibility is it that make sure your dog doesn't bite
legal
people?
responsibility,
Your dog.
but then I also understand things happen, and I don't think we live in a society anymore where things happen anymore. Everybody's got to be blamed for something. I mean, look at the way everything is. I mean, everybody's being blamed for whatever it is, no matter how long ago they did.
Okay, but this is different.
Retroactively.
But this is different.
We're
not just loosely blaming people.
My neighbors from 40 years ago that their dog bit me. I mean,
no, there's a statute of limitations for that. That's why we have laws in this country. But at the end of the day, if your kid, okay, let's change it to your kid.
See, that is somebody that lawyers up. That's what they say.
Is riding their bike.
This is why we have laws in this country.
Let's say your kid is riding their bike and they ride right into my car and break the rearview side mirror off the driver's side.
I look at you and I say, accidents happen, bro. Goodbye.
And I go,
have fun suing my ass.
You're going to pay for this, right?
Yep.
And what would you say? I said, my God.
I'd say no. Check your lawyer's fees.
And you run out and say, make sure your kid's okay. Like, oh, man, what would you say to your neighbor? You would say, I'm sorry that my kid broke your mirror. I'll pay for it. Or you'll say, yeah, sorry, dude. You shouldn't have had your car parked there. It's a public street.
Yeah. But
then I'd say, all right, then I'm going to sue you.
And you know,
it's the same thing. If your dog got out of the yard and ran over to my house and bit my ass or bit me in the cul-de-sac, Jeff lives in a cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac, no cult. There's no cult.
Yeah, it's going to be a cult.
David Koresh does not live in the cul-de-sac.
And I'm hanging out in the cul-de-sac, and the dog comes out and bites me, and I'm bleeding, and I got to go get stitches. Who's going to pay for my emergency room visit? Should I have to do that? I didn't do anything wrong.
Your
dog.
Your health insurance would take care of that. That's how I would address it. I'd be like,
who's going to pay the copay?
Do I want to have?
It's 20%, and it's $100.
Tenuous relationship with my neighbors and their dogs. If I have health insurance that would cover stuff like this. Because you got to play the long game.
Oh my God, I want to sue you right now.
Not the retro. I know you do.
I want to sue you right now.
I haven't been sued for emotional distress because that's what kind of suer you are. Oh, I was emotionally distressed by the conversation we had today.
I don't think that's a word.
That's where you belong.
I'm just saying.
Scum.
Take responsibility, all right? Listen, you live in this world that's today where you think everybody else should have to pay for your mistakes.
I would offer.
Pay for your mistakes, Jeff.
I would
stand up, take responsibility for yourself. You're an adult.
I would say, do you want me to pay for that? And then when you said yes, I would say fine.
If you were attacked by a dog and needed medical attention, would you sue the owner? Now, my argument is I would go to the owner and say, hey, listen.
What should I have said? would you request payment?
I would say this: if you needed medical attention, would you go to the people and ask for that to be compensated? And I would say yes. Lori says no. She says, "Suck it up, Buttercup. Been bitten by a dog, lost work, and I got stitches, and didn't ask for a thing." Well, I'd say you're a damn fool, Lori. I'd say you should have at least went to the people and said, "Hey, listen, I had to miss 2 days of work. Plus, I had a $500 medical bill. I need $1,500." Or whatever it is that you need. Why is it your fault that somebody wasn't taking care of their responsibility and then you got bit by it? I guess, you know what? I guess I'm glad there's suckers like Lori out there every day. And you should too, Jeff, because you don't want to pay.
5'7", 3/4.
Sorry, Lori. I don't mean to come down on you.
How does it make you feel?
I'm 5'8".
At 5'7" 3/4. When Lori says, "Suck it up, Buttercup," as if she's more
I feel bad for her. I feel like
she has more masculine characteristics.
She's one of these people that just rolls over, whenever anything happens.
Lori.
Yeah, I'll go do it. Okay, I'll give you more taxes. I'll give you more money. She doesn't probably ask questions. She probably just opens up and says, "Oh, you need, okay, yeah, I'll take care of this. Yeah, I'll just roll over for you."
Here's what Lori says on the 805 beer text lines. You want to mix it up with her? She says she has awesome insurance. So why would she saddle somebody else with that problem? I understand that. I totally understand that. I have pretty good insurance too. I can afford. Maybe I might say, "Hey, the copay cost me $40. You mind kicking that down?" Because I went to, I went a different route on that.
Well, now she's saying it was an accident. So maybe she was at somebody's house. She put herself in a situation.
It's always
That's
an
different.
accident.
That's different.
It's
That's
always
different.
an accident
That's
unless you're
different.
sitting there goading the dog.
We got somebody on the line here. Go ahead, man.
Things have come a long ways, man, because back in the late 60s, I was walking home just down the street from my house, and I got bit by a canine. This guy was a cop. He was at his mom's house, and he wasn't with, it was a
This is Jeremy's
trained
dream.
canine dog, right?
This is Jeremy's dream.
He came after me.
This is what I call Jeremy's wet dream, because it would get him a new boat that would get wet.
Yeah, well, it came after me and it attacked me. But my old man, the way it was back then, he when I came home and was crying and had a bloody back and whatever, he got in the car and went down the street.
Shot the dog. He shot the dog, didn't he?
No, he walked up to the people. What ended up happening? They ended up showing up at our house, having the dog do tricks while I'm in the living room watching, going, "Yeah, screw you! I ain't going out there and having anything more to do with that dog." They even came back later and offered us puppies, but my parents weren't the suing type. But
apparently not. They were like, "Hey, come over for some drinks. Have your dog do some tricks."
Yeah.
Put the fear of God in my
but
my
at least,
kid.
here's my point. My point is the people that were, the ones that had the dog, they were at least trying to take some responsibility and make it right by giving you puppies or giving you something. My whole argument is, if Jeff's dog comes out of his yard and bites me and then he tells me to go jump in the lake, that he doesn't give a crap, and I've got all these medical bills, I'm like, no,
What if I just
then I'm going to sue you.
What if I said, "Oh man, I'm really sorry about that," and just left it at that?
Say, yeah, I'm sorry about it too, and here's $500 bill that I just had to pay at the emergency room.
now you got to take care
Well,
of it.
everybody
That's all.
knows
But,
you-
I mean, hopefully you don't sue. Maybe you just tell them, "Hey, without having to go to court or any of that stuff, just take care of it." And then if they don't, I don't know, man. That suing thing's a bummer, but
What
you
if
gotta
I-
take care of that?
What if I consulted you on a better,
Thanks for the call, buddy.
better path of getting your problem fixed, and that is
Getting me a new boat?
no.
Oh.
If you said,
I don't need a new boat.
yeah, because apparently that's the problem, the medical problem. If you need a new boat,
I need a new trolling motor, though.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Want the Garmin.
This is what society does. But if you said, "Well, I'm going to have to go to the
$3,000.
emergency room," I'm like, "No, you don't really have to go to the emergency room. It's a little on the expensive side. How about I take you to urgent care instead?" Compromise.
Because you're paying for it. You want me to go to urgent care so you can save a few bucks.
I mean, Cottage is just open one down the street.
Your attitude is the problem here. You're looking at this all wrong.
No, your attitude's the problem.
No, it's not.
Because you're
I've
looking
got
to get
nothing.
rich.
I was walking.
You're looking to get rich.
I went out to get my mail and I got mauled by your 10-pound dog.
Yeah. No 10-pound dog's mauling you.
I feel like I need to approach this a little bit different, and I'll do that in a second. First, I want to get on the phone.
Oh, why are you losing the poll question there, Jeremy?
53% of people are now saying they would sue to 46% that said they will not.
Can I just tell you that restores my faith in society a little bit, that now everybody's not sue happy.
And I'm not a sue happy person. I've never sued anyone. I've been on this planet 45 years. I've never sued anyone.
Man,
let me just go out and say that.
If a dog comes out and accidentally bites you, you are at the ready, my
All
friend.
right, so here we go. Go ahead. What did you want to say?
Yeah, hi. I just wanted to say, my husband got his middle finger bit off by a dachshund.
Ooh, gosh.
And we did sue.
What kind of...
They went against their homeowners insurance.
The homeowners insurance took care of it?
Yes, their homeowners insurance took care of my husband's hospital bill.
What do you get for a middle finger?
$50,000.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Not Jeff. Jeff would just say, suck it up, Buttercup.
My homeowner's insurance would take care of it, so I'm fine.
No.
I'd be like,
not her homeowner's insurance. The person that's dog's bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She had to sue.
Owner.
Yeah,
the dog's owner. We sued the dog's owner, and the homeowner's his homeowner's insurance took care of it.
The Mercury will take care of it.
I just wanted to go to the emergency room. You wanted to take me to urgent care, so I ended up suing you.
I'm like, hey, dude, it's just a middle finger. We can take care of that at Urgent Center.
All right, thanks for the call.
A dachshund bit off a middle finger?
Let me try this from a different perspective.
I'm staying away from dachshunds, okay?
Let me just try this
They seem like they're pretty tame breeds of dogs.
Instead of being the victim here, let me be the assailant or the defendant in this. Let's say it was my dog. This is what I would do. If somebody was coming down my driveway and my dog got out of the gate and ran up and bit the person and they needed medical expenses taken care of, I would take care of that for them. I would say, let me cover this. I would feel terrible. Number one, I'd be like, please don't call the authorities and have my dog shot or put down. I don't know why he did that. But if he did that, I want to take care of, plus let me buy you and your wife dinner, or let me just try to make this right. I would try to make it right if I was the person that had the dog. Apparently Jeff is on a different page.
Lori is still defending herself. She says, this was just an accident. It was an accident. I have awesome insurance. Lawn Boy Kevin says that more manly than Jeremy, Lori sounds like she isn't part of the cancel culture. Maybe
Kevin, I hope you would do the same.
Assuming that you are part of the cancel culture.
Now that I've said, do you understand where I'm coming from? Now that I've said my piece, if it was my dog, I would want to make sure and take care of whatever medical expenses that person had to, deal with, as well as do, something else.
LBK also
try to make it
piling on, saying that if you're getting mauled by a 10-pound dog, then that's on you, Jack. Okay, just kick the little ankle biter and get away. Man up, like Lori did.
That was a joke. Apparently, they're not landing.
Lawn Boy Kevin, the one's serving up the jokes, man. Look at him.
He's just mad that I said whenever we make a mistake around here, we call it a...
Lawn Boy Kevin.
805 beer text line, man. He's owning it.
KCOZ FM San Luis Obispo. Rockin' and talking. With Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.